I've been thinking a lot lately about albums that scare me to listen to. And I'm not talking about like, ooh, spooky, scary albums that creep me out. I'm more talking about projects that make me think about things that I'm uncomfortable with, or, things that maybe hit really close to home. Where the music is great, but I know I've got to be in a certain mind state or in a literal certain physical place to listen to it. One of the prime examples to me that I always think of is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar. Great album, but extremely deep, and I think is something that if you just put that on in the car, is gonna be maybe uncomfortable. I remember watching this clip on Dead End Hip Hop, which is a really cool like hip hop review show. How you know that album is museum music, and it's really meant to be observed and thought about rather than passively listened to. And there's a lot of great projects like that. Like, to me, Blonde is an album that the love themes on that album and the personal themes on that album are things that I'm not going to put on unless I'm ready to be in a certain mood and deal with certain things, right? Like, when people see you listening to Blonde, they're like, what's wrong? Are you okay? A lot of Mac Miller's work is like tough to listen to, posthumously, and even some of the themes he deals with, like listening to Divine Feminine is weird when, just considering everything that's happened. To a degree, Rodeo by Dijon kind of scares me too, because, you gotta sit and literally listen to that man cry. So it's like there's so many interesting projects that, hit these switches, and some of them are my favorite projects of all time. But they still hold a very specific place that it's like, unless I'm in that space, I'm not really listening to the music, even though I've spent a lot of time listening to the music a bunch. If that, I'd be curious to y'all, what are some of the albums that scare you in this same way?